Hi, welcome back to the channel, Train Station 2. Happy to share with you the first container reward from this construction event. And not bad there, I got a diesel power 45 epic. It's really happy. And of course another good news to share with you that I managed to climb up to first, but I'm not too sure whether I'll be overtaken soon. And of course one last one, level 101. Alright, as you can see, this video is all focused on construction event. Been working really hard to gain those EP, 25 EP at some, and some as high as 80. The first one is the toughest, that actually led me into dropping off the ranks at the initial part because of that 100 EP, the construction of that highway bridge. So after that, I think it's much more smooth sailing because it's all about 15, 25 or maximum 80 EP. I wish I was able to do it really fast because I've been accumulating a lot of those construction materials. Something really happy about this event is that this managed to get third right now. But really happy about this event is that they ask a lot of those construction materials. Unlike some events whereby it's not asked according to the theme of that event. For this, it's not. It's purely or mostly construction items, which makes it fun because that's what you go for the theme, right? I mean, you go for a theme event, then you ask for this construction materials to be delivered. That makes more reasonable sense. Imagine you're going to repair a highway and they ask for chairs, so that doesn't make sense at all. But fortunately not, they are asking for some, be it some construction materials or some pillars or arch pillars. I think that's good. And now I'm climbed to second, just managed to get very near to the first. The first guy was really fast initially, but I'm really fortunate that he has kind of slowed down. Probably he'll hit by a roadblock like me initially. That takes me quite a while to clear. So I was quite worried initially, but now I'm slightly less worried because I'm hoping to get first in this first competition. That will earn me 350 those event coins, because for this event, if you reckon there is only 5 competition in total, given the number of days and the longer than usual computation duration. I don't know why, but they have scaled down the competition from 7 normally to 5. That gives us only 5 chance to earn those event coins, which means you must get 200 event coins per competition in order to get 1000, so you can get that legendary 80 power capacity drill master. Yeah, so that is the I think the target for everybody if you're really into engines and trains. For me, yes, I really like to expand my collection, especially when I'm now in region 4, because I just stepped into region 4 just in time before this competition starts. Lucky for me, I have 2700 over keys that allows me to have a small fleet of trains, but with very low capacity. The only good thing about from that 2700 keys was that I got a legendary train and a few epic trains, which have a start off of a better capacity. Like legendary train, they start off is about 20 capacity, so that helps really a lot. Unlike a common train, the start off capacity is only 4. So imagine you have something to deliver into the hundreds, for example, and you only have 4. I think that will take a long while, but having a capacity of 20, that at least it helps a bit. So I'm really hoping to get that drill master, which is a legendary, and of course there's another event train as well that goes by using those spanners. And if I manage to get both, I'll be able to get 2 legendary trains with a start off of 20 capacity each. That would really help a lot in this region 4. And I'm going to expand the factory, the architectural materials factory for this construction event. Having just 2 slots for construction, it really is very slow. So I did want to work on getting the gems. I'm now about 11 gems away because now I only have 19 gems on hand. I've used 140 gems to upgrade one of my own factory. which is permanent, of course. But this architectural materials factory, which is the event-based factory, will be gone after probably 16 days after end of the event. So whatever gems you put into it, you gotta be aware that it will be gone, right? So but having 2 slots itself is really very difficult, and I think it's because after I expanded this factory, I managed to climb all the way to first. So otherwise, I think I will have a bit of a struggle. I mean, all of us couldn't be 24/7 on the phone playing this game. So definitely, having those additional slots would help to allow us to manage better our resources and our timing, in order to make sure that we get our appropriate resource for delivering, and at the same time not having to constantly checking our phones and neglecting a lot of other things. The only good thing now is weekend, so at least we can play more. But otherwise, during a working day, either we'll be schooling or be working, so that will be a bit tough, I must say. So about this event, so far I'm enjoying it because managed to now climb to the first, but the gap is a bit too small, I would say. It's only 65 EP points away from the second, so I'm working really hard to push it further. As you can see right now, it is already 80 points away. I like to make it bigger, probably like 200 points gap. That will secure my first, because if you know, in all events, I thought this was different, but apparently it is the same. In all events, the first competition, it is the easiest of all. I don't know whether is it because the system allocate that way to you, or is it because everybody is new to the event, they are not so au fait with what they do, so everybody tends to be a bit slower than normal. At the second event onwards, it'll be tougher. Alright, 101. Alright, hitting that milestone of 100 was really great. I mean, that allows me to enter into France. 101 is just a step ahead, but nonetheless, it's something to happy about. In a very short moment, I'm going to show you my progress chart in this event. Now, let's enter it. Yep, great. I got this 20 gems, and now I got 47 gems. Just good enough. So I'm going to upgrade it. Yes. And now with the additional slots, it's much easier. Alright, so now I'm going to work on those steel, because steel is needed. I mean, for even those normal nails making, or even the construction materials, steel will be a sub-component in order to manufacture those architectural materials in that factory. So something really important. Luckily thing is it's only 30 seconds away, so you get those iron and coal really fast, so that's something good. And of course, when they need region 1 trains, the previous seaport events allow me to have a few more epic trains, which able to collect those ready-made steel from the steel factory, which helps a lot, I think. I really appreciate that seaport event. Of course, a lot of people complain about it, but you think about it, it will save you, I would say, easily 500 gems or more, expect to buying those 40 or 50 gems per container from those offer. Easily I get about 20 or more trains from that event itself, and some are even epic trains, so really thankful for that event. If you are just started in the game, I mean, be it in region 1 or 2, don't rush, right? Don't rush into the next region. Build up your fleet first. That's what I did in region 3. It took a long while to move up the ranks on two issues. One, of course, with the mistake I made in region 1 and 2 with a very small fleet, I know the suffering when I enter into region 3. And I think 2 is that if you do that, you gain a lot of time to upgrade the capacity of your region 3 trains. So when you enter into the next region, your older region trains are all fully upgraded. So for example, all my region 1 and 2 right now are all fully upgraded, and I think almost more than half of the region 3 trains are fully upgraded. So this is something that you have to bear in mind. Train capacity is really important, and do not so-called dismantle those duplicates. especially when it is more than common, i.e. if they are epic and legendary. Never dismantle them, because you really need them a lot when you move forward into the game. And even if you think common trains are good to dismantle, probably you think again. I mean, do you really need that training materials? Because if you have time, you can get those training materials, but trains, you don't really always get it. So even region 1 trains especially, upgrading them is really cheap. So why not? Because some of the very strange restrictive journeys got to made, they only require assuming region 1 steam train common. So with that triple restriction, you got to bear in mind. I mean, the more you have, the better it is. So that extra little bit of upgrade materials, by dismantling them, doesn't bring you much. Alright, so now I'm going to open another container. Alright, it's another common train in region 4. That's fine, I'll just keep it. Bear in mind there's only 4 capacity, and even if I dismantle them right now, it is useless, because I realize region 1 and 2 and 3 trains, if you're going to upgrade them, you need a lot of training materials, but not as much as those gold. But in region 4, when you need to upgrade even a common train, you need a lot of gold. So this is something you're going to bear in mind when you move up those regions. And take your time, gather as much gold as possible. Likewise, in this event, if you can't get that train, i.e. the drill master, convert all your event coins into gold. It will help you a lot. I mean, for me, it's likewise. If I couldn't get that train, I'll convert all that to gold. Alright, great. I got another epic train, Diesel 45 in France. This is really happy, because this is the first container from that event, the construction event. I'm really happy to share with you that. So it really helps a lot with the startup capacity, and of course have a variant, I mean different types of trains, be it electric or diesel or steam, so that it will help you. Because of that, sometimes you may get restriction in terms of only certain kind of trains can deliver to that destination. Okay, so as you can see, working a lot and managed to create that 230 gap right now. So I'm really happy to create that gap, because probably it's time for me to sleep, and if I go to sleep, would the other competitor wake up and play, and they may overshot me next morning. So I really got to create that gap before I go to bed. So I hope you do the same, and I really wish you good luck in this event. Besides those event coins train, which is the drill master, you got to work on the other 3 or 4 trains, as much as many you can get, using those spanners. Those spanners you get when you send to the destination jobs. So create some of those space in that factory and get going. Alright, I hope you good luck, like and subscribe. Goodbye.